You might have at least once seen one of the How Much YouTube Paid Me videos, which is usually about creators sharing their monetization journey and excitement about their first paycheck from YouTube. That's amazing, and I'm happy for them because finally their hard work has been appreciated by the platform. Although what I have never seen videos about is the somewhat opposite of that situation, so today I'll be talking about the other side of the coin, but specifically about my experience of how much I spent after creating my art channel to maintain it on YouTube without monetization. It's already been more than 2 years since I started this channel, and this is the situation I can make a video about so far. I believe it's essential to be honest about the realities of running a small YouTube channel for a long time, especially when you want to grow it and when you hear so many almost overnight success stories from different angles of YouTube, which might put a lot of pressure on creators like me. Because based on these success examples, we might set unrealistic expectations for ourselves, which might finally lead us to a big disappointment. And also, based on our inexperience, we might buy a lot of unnecessary stuff that we think will help us get where we want to get faster. The most valuable thing that I've spent a lot on this channel is time. Running a YouTube channel, especially in the art niche, demands a significant investment of time. From brainstorming video ideas to filming, editing the footage, turning it into something watchable, then wrapping it with an eye-catching title and thumbnail, that's a lot of work. The whole process requires dedication and patience. Yes, time is valuable and it's something I cannot get back, but in this video my focus is a financial aspect. Money that's no longer on my bank account because I've spent it on a lot of things that I'm not even using. So if you're a small creator like me or think about starting a YouTube channel, try to learn from my experience. Before we get to the exact amount of money that I've spent, what should be considered is the average amount of monthly income for a middle-class citizen in my country, Georgia. If you Google about it, you will get a ridiculous information which is not reliable at all, sadly. So, an average monthly salary of a lot of people working in different companies in Georgia currently is around $200 to $450, and I'm just being generous because it's lower than $200 in many cases. I didn't have all this 2 years ago, and that was before I started my art channel, which was in December 13th, 2021. As you can see, I bought a lot of material things along with 21 art courses on Domestika. Yes, 21. And I've only completed 5 of them so far. The total cost of Domestika courses was $151. I have also bought a subscription on Skillshare, and it's been the 3rd year since I'm using it only once in a while. So far, I've paid $110 for it. I've also bought the most expensive art course that I've ever bought several years ago, which cost me, don't even want to say it, $300. And guess what? I've tried to start it several times and I've completed only about 15% of it. Yes, I can't believe it either. Did I have to buy all these courses at once? No, maybe one course at a time would be a wiser decision. Restricting myself from buying another course before finishing the one I've already got would be the best scenario. Last year, I bought a subscription of Epidemic Sounds to use copyright music for my videos. I used it for 7 months, and since the first month was free, I paid for the next 6 months €13 for each month, and in total I paid around $85. In December 2023, I switched to Artlist's 1-year subscription and paid $215. It's easier and faster and so much more convenient to find music on such platforms, but honestly, as still a beginner, I didn't have to get them. It was not a necessity. There is a lot of free music on YouTube that you can use without any problem if you're still in a beginner phase. And by this phase, I mean if you're still not earning from content creation. Art supplies alone can be a significant expense. I had not realized until now that I own this amount of art supplies, and just like art courses, I still have not used many of them. I got lots of sketchbooks, notebooks and papers, tons of colored pencils and brushes, alcohol markers, oil pastels, gouache and acrylics, oil paints, acrylic markers, color pens, printing stamps, washi tapes, and so on. I got some art supplies as gifts from my friends as well, so they don't count. I bought these art books on a book festival and still have not read them. My camera has always been my phone. First it was Android and then I switched to an iPhone 12 to upgrade the camera quality as well as the amount of storage, and it cost me $1,113. I started this channel with faceless and voiceless videos, but several months later I uploaded my first video with a voiceover using my iPhone's internal mic. The sound quality was not good enough, so I decided to upgrade it. I got an external mic for $92. It's not the best, but it does the job. Later, I saw a video of one artist here on YouTube who was promoting a mic specifically for iPhones, so I bought that one as well to find out that my mic was of better quality. Yeah, tragic. I also use a refurbished iPad 2017 10.5 inch along with an Apple Pencil and Procreate to make thumbnails for my videos. Originally, I got the Apple Pencil and Procreate to learn digital drawing. Yeah, I hope I'll start doing that someday. I've invested in several cheap tripods too. They usually needed extra help of books to work the way I needed them to work, until I found my one and only tripod that I'm currently using, which cost me $35. I got an easel from a local small business owner to support my spine and sitting or standing straight when drawing or painting. I've also bought a cutting board mainly for making stickers and clay items, plus cutting boards make great aesthetic backgrounds for drawing sessions, so I got 2 instead of 1. And recently I bought a PC to start editing videos on a bigger screen and have a storage to save filmed footage. It cost me $1,075. I also got some lamps to provide light for night drawing sessions, but their lights are so weak that they can only have more of a decorative function. Also, I got 2 collaboration offers so far, and guess what? I paid for those 2. I didn't pay the cost of the products, of course, they were sent to me for free, but I paid for shipping. When I was creating my art channel, one of my goals was to turn it into an income source, but instead it turned me into a consumer that spends a lot while gaining nothing back monetarily. When I realized that joining YouTube Partner Program would take a lot more time than I expected, I joined several affiliate programs, which is basically promoting products in videos, and if anyone buys anything from the provided links, I get a small commission. I did not earn anything from that either until several days ago, and my first earning amount is $0.87. I actually got so happy when I saw it on my Amazon dashboard. This is my first ever earning from content creation. So now I'm in a reality when I have a corporate job to finance my expensive hobby. And it did not have to be expensive, I made it expensive. I made these decisions and purchases and I didn't have to. My jaw dropped when I calculated my whole expense. Are you ready to hear it? It's $4,355.26. Unbelievable. But do I regret it? Not really, because my inner child was so happy during the process, so happy by the idea of the perks I would get from all the things I bought. But in order to get any value out of the things that I bought, I need to actually use them. So this year I've decided to not buy any more stuff or subscriptions or courses because I think I've already got all I need to keep drawing and making videos. And I hope to stay loyal to my decision, besides the fact that recently I asked a fellow artist YouTuber what kind of mic they were using. I hope it was just a harmless question though, just a question out of curiosity. So when you start thinking about buying anything, just double check with yourself. Do you absolutely inevitably need it at the moment? Please try to learn from my experience and don't spend like me. If I was starting my YouTube art channel now, what I would do differently to save funds is that I would only buy basic necessary things that is needed to make videos and wait until I earn some amount of money from content creation to then fund all the stuff that I would want or need to buy. I would not buy so many art supplies only one at a time. I would not buy so many art courses and leave them hanging unused for an indefinite amount of time. I would not buy music subscriptions because there are many free alternatives. I didn't need to buy this many tripods before finding the one I actually like. It would be smarter to do a research first and then invest in the best one. Before starting earning from content creation, you don't need to buy every shiny thing without thinking it through first. And you don't need to own all these to grow on YouTube. These items won't speed up your way to success. Providing value and consistency to make content will. Not everyone will achieve success overnight or in a year, and there are people like me who are here on YouTube for years without any monetary gain or monetary motivation. What moves us forward? I guess it's the love of what we do. I love making videos and I love drawing. Filming and editing is hard, but the feeling of fulfillment I get after I upload a video that's ready to be watched worldwide is worth it. It's completely normal to want to make money and monetize your hobby, but if your main reason of having a YouTube channel is making money, then you simply won't be able to stay here long enough to get to that part. As you see, maintaining a YouTube channel comes with a set of costs and challenges, and in order to not quit, you need to have right reasons to stay and keep going. If financial gain was my motivator, if I was here solely for making money out of my channel, I would not have been talking right now because I would have been long gone from YouTube. The main reason why I started this channel is that I've always wanted to get serious about drawing. I wanted to finally start improving my artistic skills. For that, I needed something that will make me feel obligated, responsible enough to start and keep moving forward. Plus, I've been thinking about having a YouTube channel, and that thinking process took me many years. Sharing my creativity with the world while improving my artistic skills is a win-win situation. It's like going to an art school and preparing presentations of what I've learned. The difference is I pay less and pressure is lower. That is a weird comparison, but I hope you understand what I mean. It's about finding a balance. Yes, my art channel is an expensive hobby for me at the moment, but it's also something my inner child is passionate about and enjoying a lot. It is something I've always wanted to have, and it might become my income source someday, or maybe not. It's totally up to me and my consistency. I'll still keep doing it till I have some spare time and till I'm able to financially support myself. Looking at it from a different angle, it's all about interpretation. Yes, considering the average amount of monthly income in my country, I've spent a good money on stuff I bought, but the money was not wasted. Did you notice that I did not use the word waste? I only used the word spend. Yes, my money was spent, but it's not a waste. It's an investment, because I will use every single thing that I've bought. There's no other way. If you're a small creator and you think that goals you want to reach regarding your YouTube channel is taking longer than you thought they would need, know that you're not alone. Just because someone else achieved things in a shorter period of time doesn't mean your struggles are wasted. It will certainly pay off at some point if you don't stop. I think it has already paid off for me, not financially, but I enjoyed creating every video I've published on here. I had so much fun making also the videos that I've hidden from the channel because they were no longer getting views. But they still are important pillars of my drawing skills and content creation skills that I have today. Also, I'm grateful for the ability to connect with like-minded people with common or similar interests, exchange thoughts and ideas with them about various art topics, and share my creativity through this virtual space. I'm grateful for each person who has commented on any of my videos saying that it was inspiring, that it made them start drawing again, or it made them look at making art from a different or better perspective. It's such an amazing feeling to know that you're making a slight positive difference. YouTube is a great platform for sharing your love of creating with people and build a community with them. This experience alone was worth my time that I've spent on my channel. No matter where you are on your YouTube journey, always remind yourself why you started the journey in the first place. If it was solely for making money, quit and start again with better goals and better mindset. I really hope this video won't sound like I'm whining or complaining that I'm not monetized yet. I'm not monetized because I'm not consistent enough. It's just my fault. I just wanted to show you this side of struggle of having a YouTube channel. So double check, do a research, write down some pros and cons before deciding to buy something you think you need at first, and then make a decision. And don't give up on your YouTube dream, we got this. If you came this far, let me know by commenting below. Am I alone in this situation, or has something similar happened to you as well? Thanks for watching, and if you stay, I'll definitely see you in the previous or next video.